Listen to that girl laughing in the back. You know, I think everybody's talking about Black Panther and Black Panther this. We need to take the time to recognize Rudy Ray Moore. It is Black History Month. Rudy Ray Moore is where it's at. The original Dolomite. Am I right?
Damn.
Dude, you sound black as hell. What did you do? Yeah.
I thought you were gonna do the cue the music right there. And I was like, damn.
I am.
This is Two Guys in a Podcast.
Damn.
That was good comedic timing, brother. Ride this intro.
Ride the intro like you ride that dildo. Dildo.
Who told you? Was it Buck?
You forgot to turn off your live stream the other day. It was awesome. I didn't know you were a screamer.
Only when it's inside my ass.
Oh.
No time I scream.
What about around? You just wail?
Yeah, all right. Welcome to Two Guys and a Potcast.
POT.
I am one of the co-hosts, Javier Too Sweet Vasquez, along with the other co-host here,
AJ Moore.
More.
More titties.
And this is the Tuesday edition of Two Guys in a Podcast. Covering NBA scores. I'm going to be another salty Spurs fan. The happenings of SmackDowns, the Mixed Match Challenge, and if we have enough time,
Some
does
gossip.
AJ like it in his butt?
We already know the question. I mean, the answer.
Yes. Yes, he does.
Ooh. Ooh. What was that?
So let's kick this. Oh, that was me burping, brother.
Nice.
So how do you want to start this off?
Well, I guess there's only one way to start it off, right? We got to go into the NBA first.
All right. So let's just. We are San Antonio. As much as the Spurs have lost again, that makes 3 in a row. And tonight, not only did we lose, but Manu left the game with right foot soreness. So, any thoughts?
He's sore.
Hashtag analysis.
He's sore.
Yes, he was sore. He exited the game. Let's see when it happened. The way he walked off the court, though, makes one worry they could develop into a worse diagnosis. And that is from Tim Bontemps of the Washington Post.
So he could still come back in the next few weeks.
I think this is the last game that we play because we're coming up on the All-Star break.
Oh, that's perfect.
And
so
he'll
have time.
The NBA gets a week off.
He got time to rest.
Yeah. He has lunch, whatever he wants to do. But I'd say this. With our third loss in a row, we are far and we're in danger of not getting to 50 wins this season. Something that we've done for over a decade. How does that make you feel?
I feel like you can't hear me. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. I can hear you.
Is it that delayed where you just
Yeah, that sounds super delayed.
you're super delayed?
Oh, now it sounds better.
Okay, now I can.
Maybe by like a second.
I hear you now.
Anyway, we lost tonight, 117 to 109.
Terrible.
The game was close in the beginning. We actually had the lead for a little while. But, you know, when we're missing your three top scorers, Aldridge, Rudy Gay, and it's the way it's going to be.
It's terrible. I didn't watch it because I was watching SmackDown. I have that review, which was just as bad.
Ooh, so you saw SmackDown
Yeah.
then?
SmackDown wasn't any better.
All right, then.
But I'm still rooting for the Spurs, man. I'm still rooting for these Spurs. We know that they've been in this.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
we got the injury bug, like you said earlier.
We got the injury bug. And here's the thing. The San Antonio Spurs fans have been so spoiled. I'm not going to lie. We've been spoiled.
Yeah.
Because our team's been so good for so long.
And we're so modest.
We think that the world's going to end. We think the world's going to end right now. And we're still like number 3, number 4 in the Western Conference.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
But it's a thing that we like perfection down here. So if we're not top, a lot of people start losing interest and start talking shit. And I'm just like,
absolutely.
I'm just like, look, it's a game. You're allowed, you're entitled to have your opinions and talk shit, just like everybody else. Except we're still top tier. Don't lose sight of that.
Like if you gave us a report card for the games,
we got a B average.
We have no less than a C, worse than a C.
I said B
because we're still the 4th team in conference.
Yeah. Whoa, you sound like Cleveland Jr. right there. Conference.
Did I really go black all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Man, so maybe if I just talk like this for the rest of the podcast. This is weird, guys.
That's funny. No, you don't sound black
all
anymore.
Right.
But I'm just
other NBA news.
We
had LeBron James. Look fantastic.
Did you catch the score? Did you catch the game?
The Cleveland Cavaliers win 120 to 112. Oh yeah, I did. They meant, you know what? The score is a lot closer than what it really was. The Thunder made a run at the end, but the Cavs were in pretty much that whole game. I mean, it was amazing. Because these guys have only been together for a week and a half. And it's like someone like shot adrenaline to that team. They're playing so much better. They're playing a lot. They're playing like they haven't developed it yet. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Dude, you sound like you're playing Asteroids or fucking Galaga. What is going on over there? It's all... Did you plug in the old Atari? Are you playing...
No, I don't hear that on my end at all.
Hey.
It might be coming from your end.
No, it's coming out of your ass end. All right, it's good. It doesn't. It's good. I don't hear it anymore. That was crazy. It was all... Dude, it sounded exactly like an Atari game. What the fuck? If I could pinpoint, it might have been Asteroids when the ship blows up. Or maybe Missile Command. Missile Cac-Man. Missile Cac-Man.
I'm gonna try this little.
No, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Don't try anything. You're gonna fuck it up. All right. So, did you or did you not? I mean, do you or do you not think that it's gonna come down to Cavs and Golden State? Javi obviously unplugged his shit. There he is. If it comes down to Cavs and Golden State,
it's gonna be.
I will shoot the NBA TV.
Why? compelling drama.
Because then
It's gonna be
what's the
great.
point? What's the point of having two super teams on the same? What's the point? Just spread all these. It should be illegal to have all these. So many players. I guess you're right. It's like people are gonna look for. They're just gonna float to the XFL because it's gonna be different. There's gonna be an NBA league, the XBA. Where the hell are you? I think you're. I think you unplugged the shit. If you ain't back in the next few seconds, we're gonna start talking about SmackDown. Oh, this motherfucker. Of course he does this. I have to call him back. I'm gonna call him back. Who dis? I'm gonna hit him back with a text. Who dis? New phone. Oh, we're calling him live. Ready for a prank call?
Oh, yo, 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 yo. What the hell?
Excuse me, sir. Is your hoe running?
Uh, she is asleep, so no.
Well, you better go catch her.
Hey!
No, that didn't work, did it?
No. All right, so let's finish talking about the Cavs and the Warriors. Look, I'll sit here and tell you right now, it's one of the best things for the NBA. Reason why is because everyone's going to be intrigued by it. Everyone.
Okay.
Think about it.
It's gonna be the All Stars versus the Looney Tunes.
No. No, because, okay.
The
I heard
Monstars.
while the computer was messing up, I heard what you said when you said, it's like, why even play the season when you have two super teams? But look at the Cavs. They gutted their fucking roster. They got rid of like 7, 8 players. They brought in 4
Whatever
or
they
5
did, it's
players.
working now. Okay, obviously
Exactly. But
they
that's
have
the
a team,
thing.
and
They-
I
they
feel bad
forgot
for their. Do you feel bad for the people who did they trade? Dwayne Wade. They traded him.
They traded Dwayne Wade, but they didn't get anybody when they traded Dwayne Wade. They traded Dwayne Wade
That's
because
even
Dwayne
worse.
Wade wanted to go back to Miami.
Oh,
That's why.
wow.
And LeBron and Wade are so close that his wish is his command. That's why they traded him. Now they traded away Isaiah Thomas, and they got
The dude from San Antonio.
Larry Nance Jr.
Who's the dude from
and Jordan
San?
Clarkson.
Yeah.
Yep. So they traded away good players, but here you got to look at it this way: the Cavs traded Kyrie Irving for Larry Nance Jr. and Jordan Clarkson. And that, no matter how you spin it, is a shitty trade because Kyrie Irving is the fucking basketball Jesus. Say that. That guy's amazing. Thoughts?
Basketball Jesus.
You're like, hell yeah, basketball Jesus.
There's a wrestling Jesus.
Ooh.
Online. Look at the screenshot. I have the stats right here on the
Go over them real quick. I'm gonna grab my phone.
I wasn't even sharing screen. Somebody tell me why I wasn't sharing my screen. Nobody's telling me shit. All right, so these stats. I mean, they're pretty close. Look at that. 34, 32, 22, 26. Cavs are... I don't know. I just... We need the NBA. I'm happy for them. see when the Spurs start kicking their ass. Let's see if we actually get recognition. Fuck.
Yo, there we go.
On the mic, what's your beef?
I'm fucking pissed at the fact that I have fucking mobile hotspot internet for the next 4 days until we get this internet fixed here, and I can be up and running like a normal fucking person. That's my beef. Yo,
Stats right here.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I see the stats here. It was 120 to 112.
No, but look how close they are. 34th, 22, 32, 26, 29,
Yeah, but I
28,
actually saw the
33,
game. Like
29,
the score may have been
29,
close,
30.
but-
No, not even the
But they were
score.
getting outplayed.
Not even the score. Like the games, the W's and L's.
Oh. Okay, I thought you were talking about the game itself.
Yeah, well, the game itself as well. I started talking about that, but the wins and losses.
You mean this? They're the same as the
They're
Cavs and the Warriors?
I mean, they're almost the same. It's 30.
Well, yeah, but they play in basically two different conferences. In the Eastern Conference, I mean, don't get me wrong, the Eastern Conference is a lot tougher than previous years, but it's still the Eastern Conference. You compare that to the Western Conference,
Celtics,
that's like-
man, Celtics.
yeah, but I mean, they don't play the Celtics every night. In the Western Conference, you got the Rockets, you got the Warriors,
The Pacers.
you got
Pacers are good.
Pacers are not as good. No fucking way.
Well, okay,
You know
I
what?
guess-
I'll
I
give
guess-
them the Raptors. The Raptors.
Okay, well, you know what? I haven't seen a Pacers game in a while, but I remember the Pacers being good.
They have Victor Oladipo, and that's it.
Yeah, one French guy is not going to get him over. Is
He's
it?
black.
Oh, I thought you said. What did you say his last name was?
Oladipo.
No, on my end it sounded like, I don't know. It sounded like you're.
Almost
You're-
naked.
Yeah, we'll just go with that. No, it sounded like your mic. Your mic went out, so I had to in place. I had to
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
make up a name in my head. Like, what did he say?
You like to see homos naked.
Yeah. So it's like,
Yeah, so just telling you. So my girl really liked that Sixth Sense movie, and after that we saw Full Metal Jacket, and she liked that movie too. But that's pretty good. Anyway, let's move on from the NBA here tonight.
NBA was a terrible, terrible, terrible loss for us. So
just to end the scores here, we had the Sacramento Kings defeat the Dallas Mavericks 114-109. We had the Milwaukee Bucks defeat the Atlanta Hawks 97-92.
now, wait, hold on. Speaking about Sacramento, does Sacramento want to leave again?
No, I don't think so.
It's been.
I don't think so.
Well, how many times have they tried? Twice.
They've tried twice,
Right?
But I feel like they need a new GM. That's what they need. They need a GM
Instead of
that's
looking
gonna-
for a new city, they need a new GM. That makes
They
sense.
need a new GM. That's what they need. They need someone who's gonna. Okay, here's an example. The Jacksonville Jaguars. For
Oh,
many
shit.
years, they were right there like the Cleveland Browns in terms of shit. Like, people assume that you go to Jacksonville or to Cleveland to let your career die. And this year, it's the first year under Tom Coughlin as a GM. Tom Coughlin is the fucking man. That guy beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl twice. Okay? So, they get Tom Coughlin. They start making the right decisions because he is the right guy to run that shit. They make it to the playoffs. Not only do they make it to the playoffs, they win their fucking division, and they make it to the divisional matchup against Tom Brady. Heartbreaking that they lost to Tom Brady, but I mean they made it all the way to the they did, right? Just to make sure, they made it to the freaking AFC Championship. Yeah, they did. They made it to the AFC Championship.
Mhm.
So to go from being a bottom-dwelling, bottom-feeding team to going to the AFC Championship in the first year of Tom Coughlin running things just says something about having the right guy in the right position to make the right moves can make the return pay dividends, basically. Does that make sense?
Around there.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what the Sacramento Kings need. They need a GM who's going to be a Tom Coughlin type of figure and make the right choices. And they're not there yet. They're not there yet.
Speaking about them, look at the look at the screen right now. I got the stats on there, and they won today. But
Yeah, no,
then
I'm
again,
over it.
they played the Mavericks.
Yeah, the Mavericks suck this year.
Dude, what happened to the Mavericks?
They got old, man. Honestly, they got old.
Nowinski, what?
After they won the championship, rather than keep the team together, Mark Cuban thought he could just rebuild. He thought it was easy, I guess, to get back to the finals, and it wasn't. And his team was shit.
And shout out to Mark Cuban for bringing New Japan Pro Wrestling to America on his channel, HD.net.
Awesome. Shout out Mark Cuban. Also Shark Tank.
Access TV. Seriously. If it wasn't for him, we would not be getting Jim Ross and Matt, whatever his name, Matt Stryker?
Matt Stryker.
Matt Stryker, not Seidel. Stryker.
No. Oh, another score. We had the Toronto Raptors defeat the Miami Heat 115 to 112. And then real quick, I want to go over this score last because I kind of want to talk about the team a little bit. But we had the Houston Rockets defeat the Minnesota Timberwolves 126 to 108. 126 to 108.
Yeah.
And the reason that I want to bring that up at the end is because I kind of want to talk about the Rockets right now. How do you feel their season's gone?
I feel like their season. I feel like they are. I feel like they're. I feel like that they're. I don't know, dude. I hate Houston the Rockets. So many people talk so much shit about the Spurs, and then they gravitate to Houston. So I'm just like, but the same people that talk shit about the Spurs gravitate to Houston. They gravitate to Dallas. So what I say about they're having a good run, but let's see how long it'll last. I mean, they're
I think
obvious.
it's gonna last for a couple of years.
You think
They
so?
got James fucking Harden, the beard. They have CP3 now. No one said these guys could play together because there's only one ball, and these guys are playmakers. But they complement each other so well. They also have Acapella, who's just been going off, getting spoon-fed alley-oop dunks. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Like, I'm just saying, like, they're always going to be, like, it's always Dallas or Rockets. I feel like it's Rockets now, above us always in the Southwest.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not much down here in the Southwest. What, us Pelicans? I don't even know.
Us, the Pelicans. It's also it's the Rockets as well. It's also Dallas
Oh, Grizzlies.
and the Grizzlies.
Yeah.
But think about it. Think about it this way. All that stuff doesn't matter when we get to the playoffs because
Yeah, everything goes back to zero. Everything goes back to zero. So this is just an all-out round average. So even if we're 1 or 2, people can talk shit about the Rockets were this many. They won this many games. Remember when the Spurs had won like as many games as possible, like a few years ago, like in 2014, I think, or 15. They were on a roll, and then they got knocked out like the second round. And I was I was heartbroken, but I was just like, you know what? They were still best in the league. They just got lucky because everything goes back to 0-0.
That's true.
You have good
But here's
games,
the
you have
thing.
bad games.
Okay, The first place team is the Golden State Warriors. They're 44-13. The Rockets are 43-13. They're only a half game behind. In third place is the San Antonio Spurs. They are 9.5 games behind the Warriors. So that means that they're 9 games behind the Rockets.
Who, the Spurs? Yeah. No, not 9, is it?
And what separates... Yeah.
It's like... Yeah. No, it's like... It's 35
it's 9 games.
For wins? Or all games altogether?
Well, it's okay. They go by games altogether. The Rockets are 43-13. The Spurs are 35-23.
24.
The Spurs are 9 games behind the Rockets. They're 9.5 games behind the Warriors.
24 they lost today.
Yep. So then they're 10 games. And what's crazy is that just 5.5 games separate the Spurs, which are third, to the Jazz, which are 10th. So yeah, we're losing, and yeah, we're third place, but we're not that far off from being really bad.
Shit, just give it up to... I guess we have to give it up to the fucking Nuggets for coaching them own damn selves. And
well, I mean, the Nuggets are tough to beat at home. They've been on a streak. The game last night against the Jazz beat the Warriors by 20 points in Golden State. So the Jazz ain't nobody to fuck with. But anyway, I digress. I'm done talking about NBA. Let's move this on, man. Let's talk about the WWE. You saw SmackDown tonight?
Yep.
Well, let's recap it. How'd it go?
It starts off with
Hitting some bowls. Two guys in a podcast.
graphics up here.
Let me see these graphics here.
For some WWEs, so people know what we're talking about. What?
What? Oh. Yo.
Avi's the worst at staying online sometimes. With that, you need to get this boy some real internet. He needs some real internet. Real internet already. Yo.
Oh, I'm about to break this fucking thing. Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Man, let's cut this short tonight, man. Let's finish this WWE because I think it's that my phone and this internet connection's really starting to piss me off and I can't take it. 4 more days and I'm done. Get actual internet.
It's crazy you haven't had internet this whole time.
I haven't had internet for 2 months now.
Damn.
But as soon as I get this, man, it'll be a lot smoother. I apologize to anybody listening.
It's all good. It's all good.
So Let's recap SmackDown. Let's talk about it. What happened?
I'm looking for a recap online because there was probably about 5 minutes where I missed at the beginning. But when I
Well, it says it started off with
when I turned it on,
battle.
it was Baron Corbin getting his ass whooped and Dolph Ziggler getting his ass whooped.
Yep.
And I was like, what the fuck happened? So I guess they were trying to put more men in basically doing what they're doing on Raw like they always do.
Yeah, that was the funny joke. It was like, yeah, first time ever 7-man elimination chamber, can't be outdone, and then SmackDown's like, hold my beer. And it's like 5 fatal 5-way.
And then Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn does what everybody wanted them to do at Elimination Chamber, and I was just like, yes, finally, yeah, fucking whatever. But it's like they always go with plan A and plan B. It's like they have a scenario for both of them, and they just go, you do this and you do that. Just like the Riot Squad and Absolution. Same shit. Same fucking white girl with tattoos. Same 2 girls that don't know how to fucking wrestle.
I think Sarah Logan knows how to wrestle.
No, dude, none of them know how to wrestle, dude. None of them.
Sarah Logan. The reason why she got caught up so quick.
No, the reason why they got called up so quick is because they were never going to be a main eventer in NXT. So they needed somebody to get. These are fall guys. These people that they called up can't wrestle. So they just fucking. Yeah. Mandy Rose has only been fucking in a ring for 3 years of her life. She doesn't know a goddamn thing about psychology.
I mean, I was listening to Meltzer, and he said that Sarah Logan is actually a pretty legit wrestler. That's why they called her up as opposed to Peyton Royce or Billy Kay.
I'm telling you right now, Meltzer is batshit crazy sometimes. It's like he says some ridiculous shit sometimes. I'm just like, okay. I mean, he's got the insider, but I mean, if Sarah Logan is good, I have yet to see it on fucking WWE TV. And when I saw today's match, she did like it was all Charlotte. It was all Charlotte. I can hear Charlotte from the fucking from wherever the microphone was. Her telling Sarah Logan exactly what to do, and she was telling her to take my chops, and Sarah Logan couldn't take even one chop. She kept turning away. You're supposed to feed into the chop. You don't turn your way because you hurt yourself. So she turned away and she chopped her fucking arm, and she was all she had to stop chopping her, and she called another audible about some bullshit about like take me down then instead, make herself look stronger. But I could see it was all Charlotte because Charlotte grew up with her father that knows psychology real well in the ring. And I could tell a lot of these girls, they could take a bump or two, but they don't know a damn thing. And it's not one of them is greener than the other. It's just that they all just suck. Like Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, terrible. They're hot. That's about it. And why wouldn't a hot girl get caught up so quickly? I don't know about Sarah Logan. I guess she's hot in a kind of furrow way if you like those hairy girls. If you like the lumberjack looking ones. But I mean, to each their own out there in the WWE universe.
Oh, real quick. So she ends up losing to Charlotte Flair, and Charlotte
Ferret.
Yeah, Charlotte Ferret, and now she's 1 win away from defeating the entire Riot Squad.
Yeah, and this is what's gonna happen. Paige number 2 is gonna get a win, and then they're gonna take it to the pay-per-view.
Maybe. Time will tell. But
they're gonna take it to the pay-per-view so they can have the 3-on-3 with Becky Lynch, blah blah blah, Glow, and the other girl and the rest. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be a 3-on-3 match at probably Fart Lane.
Yeah.
Instead of her actually defending the title. Because why would she defend the title? Because because it's just there. It's just a championship.
Nobody defends titles anymore.
All right. Even though she hasn't defended the title probably in more than 30 days.
True.
She hasn't defended the title since I don't even remember when.
I mean, no, you're right.
I
No,
forgot.
it's been a while.
I forgot she was even champion.
Yeah, the title hasn't been defended in a minute.
Honestly,
Same thing with
WWE
Alexa Bliss.
WWE is the place where you forget where people are champions.
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah.
Well, now it is because who's the fucking U.S. champion right now?
Bobby Roode, but he's been taking up challenges. Just last week, he took up Rusev.
Okay, and who's the other championship right now?
AJ Styles.
Okay, now who's the cruiserweight? Ain't nobody.
Well, they're looking to get the cruiserweight. That's why they have the tournament.
I'm just saying you're.
Oh, okay. What next match? You had
your responses
Baron
are
Corbin
a
defeat-
little late because you forget who's champion. You're just like, who is champion?
No, my responses are late because my internet sucks and is delaying shit.
Blame it on the latency. Blame it on the latency.
Baron Corbin defeats Kevin Owens, and now he's in the match at Fastlane.
He's at Fart Lane.
Yep. Wow. Hello.
Yeah, my bad. Hold on. What were you saying? Who's at
Bobby
Fastlane?
Roode did that. Oh, it's Baron Corbin at Fastlane, and then you had Dolph Ziggler defeat Sami Zayn. So now Dolph Ziggler's added to the match as well. So that's how it became a fatal 5-way.
Yeah. Terrible.
Then Roode talked about surpassing John Cena as the United States champion by continuing the open challenge tradition. And the Viper is the one that answered the challenge. But then Jinder Mahal came out to say his piece. Bickering led to a brawl where Mahal ended up standing over the two fallen foes.
Yeah, that was weird. We saw Randy Orton do an RKO out of nowhere to Samir.
Yeah, Samir.
Cause Singh's still out, right?
Yep, he's out with the 20 CL.
And then he did it. Then he did it to Rude, I think, and then yeah. So it was weird. It was weird seeing Jinder Mahal. I don't know, trying to get another championship push, but I guess he's got to do something.
Yep.
Might as well ride on the coattails of him being championship to, U.S. champion. We all know that he's just there to take the pin, though.
No, I agree. Then we had the New Day versus Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable.
Wait, what? What if Jinder wins the U.S.
Day
title?
versus Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable.
Hold on. If Jinder wins the U.S. title, that means he could be the ultimate heel like Rusev did. Nah, they already did it with Rusev. Fuck it. They're just going to fuck it up even more. All right, moving on.
Yep. New Day versus Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable.
Shush!
How was that one?
I gotta say, Chad Gable is making me laugh a lot more these days. Have you heard him say his shush? Shush!
No, I haven't heard him yet.
Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. All right. They're probably one of the they're probably one of the same. They're probably okay. One of the teams that I really didn't want to see together, but now I'm kind of interested in what they are gonna do. Because I feel like every time they get a shot, they always come close, and then the crowd's not with it, and it seems like WWE gets cold feet, and is like, fuck it, let's just go with the New Day again. New Day every time. all the time.
Hey, they said that and not to continue it. I mean, not to get further here, but just reading up on it, they said that Ziggler looked really re-energized and had a fantastic match with Zayn.
With Sami Zayn, yeah, that match was crazy.
Yeah.
It was a main
Was it
event
really?
match. It was. It wasn't that crazy. It wasn't no Ring of Honor shit. It was just, it was just a match that you see on a Tuesday night. You're just like, wow, this is main eventing right now. That's cool. It was at least 20 minutes long, I think.
Nice.
They did a high spot too. I think like it was like a off the top rope. I missed it because my stream paused on me, but the audio kept going. So I have to rewatch that high spot. But congrats to Dolph Ziggler. He's got the.
Maybe he's back.
He's got the. He won't say what he's got, but I guarantee you, it's probably more than what Sheamus got. I'm talking about money.
Oh yeah, no, he got a fat contract because he knows how to work.
He got the best jobber deal that there is. So now we are safe to say that if he does win something, he'll immediately put over the person, lose later, where it means when it means it. But he also he's got like a legendary contract almost. Like he can do almost whatever he wants. He can't get booked indie shows, I don't think so, but I think he can go do his comedy acts now.
That's cool, man.
And movies, he can go freely. He doesn't have a big schedule. I think, he's just there to put over talent. He's really wasting his time over there. They had to give him a fucking fat ass contract for that. I mean, just imagine your dream job, and they just fucking say, "Here you go, kid. Plunger and a mop.
We're gonna pay you to get your ass kicked."
No, here you go, kid. Here's a plunger and a mop. Go wipe the toilets down.
All right then, man. I'm fucking done tonight. This shit's pissed me
Wait.
off.
We got one more. We haven't even got to it yet.
Which one?
Well, first of all, we need to talk about what broke out. Kind of this. It broke out last month. Let's. I'll be more honest. It broke out in December. It was news to me, and we didn't want to. We kind of didn't really want to talk about it because we know the people, we know the person. But
oh yeah.
But since I see a lot of people reporting stuff out on this, and I just, I guess I'll have to put my 2 cents in too.
Go for it.
I mean, shit, might as well. But over the weekend, there was a picture going around of an Orlando game, I believe.
Yep, the Magic.
And they had Paige sitting in the front row with a new quote-unquote boyfriend. Thing is that people saw this photo. I don't know where they saw this photo. I guess Magic had took a picture while the mascot went behind her and scared her. But I see it on my Instagram feed. And my Instagrams, I have a bunch of people that I follow, but I also follow a bunch of homies that we also know that are on tour. And it's not a quite clear picture, but when I saw it, I was just like, oh, there's Paige. La la la, and I skip and I scroll back and I was like, wait, that wasn't Paige's account. What was that? I scroll back and it was, if anybody remembers this band, they were called We Were Gentlemen. They were kind of like a metalcore-ish band. But I remember meeting Kaylin there. They were on tour with our friends, Schoolgirl Knife Fight. Remember Schoolgirl Knife Fight?
Yep.
This is like 2006, 2007. And we all got to know these cool dudes. They were just kids.
No, keep talking.
All right. Now they were just kids, and so the only one I really kept in contact with was the guitar player, and I seen him like in at least two other bands. I remember one of the last times we hung out, we're drinking behind the Rabbit, and I was like, man, you change bands like I change girlfriends. Like it happens all the time. I can't remember what band he was in that one, on that tour, but I remember it might have been a Thrash and Burn tour. And they were on tour with homies of mine in Upon. And so I see the shit on his fucking Instagram, and I'm just like, okay, I saw other pictures before on his Instagram recently, and for some reason I didn't click that it was Paige. But yeah, it turns out that he's been going out with Paige for like 2-3 months already, since like December. I'm happy for him. Shit, more power to him. People are saying, oh, that she's with another douchebag musician. Nah, dude, this dude's, if he's a douchebag, then that means that you just don't get his shit. Just like you don't get our shit. That's why we're douchebags. But yeah, Paige she likes the metal-ish, the metal-ish core. And she likes the tan guys. She likes the tan guys like Javi. Javi's tanner.
If only.
Javi's tanner than Del Rio.
Yep, that's the truth.
Javi's not tan, he's bronze.
I'm like
He's like Dante from Grandma's Boy. Especially when he got high.
Exactly what I am.
When he used to get high, when me and Javi used to smoke weed, he would be in his living room being like, oh, dude, did you pass the bowl? And it'd be in his hand. Because he's too busy staring at his TV.
Hey, those were good times though, man. Great times.
Shit. I'm ready to do it again.
Absolutely. Remember when Sabrina made those burgers that were bomb as fuck?
Oh, yeah. And she needed to wear a bra.
She didn't need to though.
She didn't need to, but I mean,
It looked like pets.
it was just like, wow, am I at Hooters? A better version? Yeah, but those burgers were good. I always tell her about those burgers.
I
And
call
then-
her man pecs. They were man pecs.
They were beebs. So, yeah, so Paige is with, let me see if I can pull a picture here. Fuck it, right? I can pull a picture up. Might as well. Maybe we could.
I mean, more power
You
to
don't-
him.
you
I
don't-
wish him the best of luck, but I feel like he's in over his head. That's a whole lot of women.
Dude. He's in a band. How many crazy girls did we have to once you're in a band, you know exactly how to handle a girl. How to keep them on their feet. How to keep them on their feet. And it's only the right girls. It's only the girls that we fucking we start falling for is when we start losing our shit. So if he starts falling for a girl, he'll start losing his shit. But
His music gonna go to shit.
not in music. I'm saying like he'll start losing his footing on the relationship. But I'm just saying like nah, he knows what he's doing.
I mean, time will tell how that thing works out, though. Honestly. I'm sorry,
I don't want
man.
to. I don't
This
want
thing
to.
is
I don't
just-
want to. I don't want to
This
put.
internet connection's pissed me off today.
So this is the first
Just completely
picture,
killed my mood.
dude. That's how I felt earlier about weed. By the way, let's legalize weed because I am tired of buying weed from a person that tells you it's medical and it sucks.
Yeah, that bunkweed, that Reggie Miller.
It's like, dude, this is nothing. Look, so
Talk
check it out.
about that a little bit. What kind of strand did they tell you it was?
Oh, I don't know. They didn't say what kind of strand it was. But on the screen right here, it says, this is a picture with Homie and Paige, and it's a Christmas picture. And this is the picture that I saw. And I can hear myself in the background.
You were right. All right, go for it.
I didn't give it two thoughts because it's like, Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope it was spent well with family, friends, and at least one dog. And I'm just like, family, friend, and one dog. Okay. I didn't realize it was fucking... He was hanging out with Paige. I was just scrolling through. So, like, when I see the next photos with him and Paige, I was just tripping out. I was like, okay, so... Now they're an item, but I didn't want to report on it so soon. And now it seems like like it's the thing. Like, oh, let's talk about Paige's new boyfriend and how crazy it's gonna get with him and shit. I mean, this guy he's been through a lot of shit already. I guarantee you, he knows how to handle it. Plus, he's not a fucking old man that's fucking getting drunk on Periscope talking shit about Triple H and his big nose.
He doesn't roll his arms.
He can roll an R.
Rage.
I'd have to ask him if he can, but he's in that band. His name's Kalen. He's in that band Attila. I don't remember. What was his other band? For the Fallen Dreams, maybe? No. I don't know. I can't remember. But I just don't understand why people want to make it a big deal. Like, I guess that they just want to. I think that Paige probably just was in those, in those bad those had those two past relationships, and they just want to see where they just want to. It's just another Hollywood story. You know what? Is he gonna be on fucking... No, she's not on Divas anymore, right? Total Divas. Yeah. Like the ADTR guy, I remember him being on Total Divas. I was like, oh, wow. He's meeting the Big Show. And
Was he really?
yeah, he was meeting the Big Show, and he was telling the Big Show that he was going to propose to her and all this stuff. And I was like, I guarantee you a lot of this might be scripted. Well, it is scripted. I know that for a fact. Like, they give you stories. Because that's what AJ Lee was talking about, that they give you stories and you get to pick what you want for the story to happen. But I don't know. It's a crazy small world, though. Cheers to you, Kalen.
Cheers to you, brother.
Right? I'm gonna tell him like we did it yesterday. Remember yesterday?
Fucker for me! For me!
That sounds about right.
But have fun. And yeah, I'll imagine it. No, I'm just playing. I'll imagine I'll imagine roast beef in
Oh God.
No, I'm talking about Arby's sandwiches, bitch.
Yeah, whatever.
Man, okay, we've all
All right,
okay.
man, I'm fucking out of here. This shit's fucked up. Stupid ass internet just fucked my day up.
All right, I guess you can get out
And
of
it's
here.
Valentine's Day. I gotta go make love to my woman.
Oh shit, it's Valentine's Day. It's ready for everybody to fucking go.
Galentine's Day.
You know what? Everybody's too worried about Valentine's Day. Okay, let me do a rant real quick. I've seen all these girls and dudes posting about, I don't have Valentine's. I don't have Valentine's. I don't have Valentine's. But none of them are saying, I don't. Like what they're really saying is, I don't have somebody for one day. I don't want to. I'm too lazy to work on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just like,
That's basically it.
yeah. They just want somebody for. They just want a Valentine, have fun for one day. That's it. I'm just like, what about after Valentine's? Do you want the same person? No. Well then, why should you trick somebody? Why should you put 1,000 statuses that you have no Valentines on Valentine's Day to get a guy to buy you something on Valentine's Day if you're not going to talk to them?
It's just supply and demand.
But then again,
Supply
those are only the dark hoskies. You know what I'm saying? The dark vatas out there.
Yep, the Desirees of the world. And on that note,
You have a
good night.
name for them? You're crazy, man. Yeah, I'm gonna play some hip hop to end us, and I'm gonna play a few jams to end the night.
that'll work, man. Once again, I apologize to the viewers. Just having bad internet connection tonight. And once all this bad shit happens, it's just like, blah, fuck off.
I'm gonna play some Samurai Sai. I got a bunch of stuff from him, and I got a bunch of stuff from some other homies. And I'm like, you know what? I'll play it at the end. So I don't know if you want to
Sounds
stick
good.
around or if you want to take off or what. But I'm gonna be playing some music. Some music. Just
Sounds good,
music.
man.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna get on out of here.
All right, man. You take it easy. I'll close it on out tonight.
Absolutely. Signing out. This is How We Are Too Sweet.
Hey, if you want, I don't know if you're up for tomorrow. I'm up for tomorrow. If you want to wait till Thursday,
Yeah, I'll be up for tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Sounds good then.
And I'll see if I can find a more consistent internet connection.
I mean, go to the north side of the house or something. Go to the
Sounds about right.
east quadrant of your living quarters.
All right, brother. You knock it out, man.
All right, man. You take it easy. Careful out there.
You too.
All
Later,
right,
guys.
talk to you tomorrow.